It's just your thoughts on taking game one of this series and how you guys played today.
I'm happy that we won the game. You know, how we played today, I thought we pitched the ball good. I thought we played good defense. And there's some things that we can clean up offensively and on the bases. But, for me, it was great to see a couple of the hitters, catch one on the barrel that had been struggling and get some big hits. Callie and Jacob Walsh and even Colby Shade there at the end. And so it was good to see some of those positives and just try to start building off of those.
You guys tried to institute some new offensive perspective. Just how do you think you guys did today overall?
Well, we won the game. That's the objective, so I like it.
Oh yeah, but offensively, you guys struggled last weekend. Just how do you think you guys what you worked on in practice? How do you think it came out today?
I mean, we scored 2 runs on a double and we scored 1 run on a home run, so there wasn't a lot of offense. 5-run game, so it wasn't a lot of offense either way on both teams. So for me, I'm just happy we won the game.
What did you see from Walsh on that home run? Obviously off a lefty, and you've been 1 for 20 to start the year.
Yeah, he could go. I mean, he can go 15 for 22. You know what I mean? So it's just baseball. I'm not real worried about those guys. We've got talented players that we just need to get them going right. What did I see? He crushed it. He crushed a ball. He got a ball that was up, and he put a great swing on it. And I was happy for the kid. He's been a little bit of hard luck guy too. He's lined out quite a few times, and that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. So I was happy that he got one to where they couldn't catch it.
And what did you see from Stoffel shutting down a pretty potent offense there over 5 innings?
Yeah, I mean, they've got 2 of the best hitters in the country, and I think, when you go back and you watch what happened in the Cape Cod League last summer, those 2 kids, Sim and Costello, those guys showed that they were 2 of the best hitters in the entire country. And so I think Costello got him once, and Sim got Malaris at the end in a 2-strike count. And that's when they're really good. Earlier in the game, Sim had an at-bat that was really good again, and we just had a defender in shade standing where it was hit. Those guys were really good. I was proud of the pitching. I thought the pitchers did very well, and Matt Dallas, I thought, did a great job right after Stowe.
Yeah, what did you see from Dallas today? 2.2 innings, 1 earned.
Fantastic job. I mean, he filled up the zone. He did exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed throughout the entire game there when he got in there. So I was fired up about Matt Dallas. I thought he was probably there were several bright spots in the game. He was clearly one of them.
Ceballos gets the start at third. Callie moves to DH. Just what goes into that decision, I should say.
Well, I mean, Ceballos is a really good player, and Drew, we just wanted to do something different. We didn't want to see the same thing rolled out there again. We felt like the guys that have been working hard in practice, which is pretty much all of them, but we felt like some other guys deserved an opportunity. Saw Betcher do some really good things. He had a great first step on a sinking line drive in the 4th inning to start the 4th inning off, and that was a critical inning because they ended up inning first and second with 2 outs. If that leadoff single were to fall, that whole inning could have gotten away from us, and yet he was a key player on that. He pieced the ball too, and he had a really good swing on that. Plays with the right mentality. So I liked what I saw in Betcher. Ceballos with 2 opposite field hits. I liked what we saw out of Sabine. Those guys, have played very, very well and deserve a chance to play.
Just a day off for Diodati?
Well, I mean, it's Owen's a good player, and he just didn't play today.
Those base running areas, specifically in the 2nd and 3rd inning, just how do you go about trying to fix that right now?
Well, you talk about it, you grease-board it, you explain what we did good, what we didn't do good, and you just try to teach and get better. Nobody wants to see base running mistakes, and one of the things, regardless of I'll just put it this way. Nobody likes to see base running mistakes. Nobody likes to see unclean baseball. And so there's some things that we can improve upon with it as a coach.
With the one that happened with Walsh and Betcher, was that just a miscommunication on Betcher's part, thinking that he had to move back if Walsh came to third?
No, I probably screwed up. So I'll just take the hit on that.
Gotcha. Here's a random question. Riku and his base knock to over to third base. Did he use a wood bat for that?
No.
Okay.
No, but he's a pretty good hitter. I think he used wood bat all summer and was an all-star in the Cape Cod League. So
was he using a different bat at all?
Sometimes Riku uses a different bat in every at-bat.
Don't know why.
It's Riku, He picks up what feels good at the minute, and he goes and he hits with it. So he's an interesting player. He's a lot of fun to be around.
Tanner drew another walk today. I think that was his 5th of the season, which is on pace to give him a career high. Just how helpful is that he's not only looking to get hits, but also looking to get on base and set guys up?
Yeah, that's a big thing. I mean, if there's one gripe we've had with our hitters, it's that the swings are just too big, and they're not short to the baseball to where we can do some damage with some of the athleticism we have. And so, when you're not putting the ball in play, it's hard to use athleticism. And so shortening some swings up has been one of the goals of the week in practice. And we saw some better swings. It's still not perfect. But still, us putting the ball in play is something that we've been working on quite a bit, and hopefully we can see some more dividends on that this weekend.